So, welcome back to the Dare Show podcast. That's what we're all here for. Let's talk, let's talk. I just want to get straight to it. Miss Dua Lipa, you might be in trouble, girl. Miss Dua Lipa, or Dula Peep, as I like to call her from Wendy. As I really don't acknowledge Dua Lipa anymore. Not that I probably ever did. Miss Dua Lipa, you're in trouble with this copyright infringement lawsuit. First there was one, now it's two, baby. My thing with these lawsuits with songs that have come out already, we're going to get into the shade of it all in a few seconds. But my thing with the lawsuit, right? Why do they wait? Okay, first of all, why do they wait so long for... Why do they wait so long to want to sue for copyright infringement? That's my thing. The album came out in 2020. We're 2 years later now, and you're talking about, you stole my song, bitch. No. Okay, so then, why do they wait so long? And then why do they always get the hit songs? It's always a song that's in the top 5, top 10, number 1. Off of the top of my head that I wrote down was Thank God I Found You by Mariah, which actually Mariah stole. I'm not saying she stole it from Escape, but she was friendly with Escape, and yeah. Then there's, what's it called? Blurred Lines. Why all of a sudden is it always the top songs that are getting hit? Why isn't, track number 10 on your album is getting hit with a lawsuit or something? It just doesn't make sense. It's confusing. So let's get into the shade of it all from Russell Brown and Sandy. They're saying Dula Peep. So basically, all in all, these two lawsuits are saying there is no original content coming from Dula Peep, and who I found out who produced a couple of songs in the album and Levitating, Stuart Price. Stuart Price is a Grammy Award. I don't know if he won the Grammy, but Madonna won the Grammy for Confessions on a Dance Floor, which he produced, I believe, co-wrote with her. Stuart Price is responsible for Confessions on a Dance Floor. And so, wait, okay, just one step at a time. Okay, so we'll get to Stuart Price in a second, but let me finish with Wiggle, what is it called? Wiggle and Giggle from Russell Brown and Sandy. So, Russell Brown and Sandy are the creators, allegedly, of this melody, this melodic sound, that part. Maybe we want to take it. I don't know the words to Levitating. First of all, Levitating isn't even my favorite song off of what is it called? Nostalgia? Hypnotic? Futuristic Nostalgia. I think that's what it's called. That's not even my favorite song. My favorite song is Physical, and then it's I hallucinate when you call my name. That's my jam. Wait, is it? I think it's that one, and then Pocket Full of Honey, and I'm ready to go. Yeah, Hallucinate. I love that song. Okay, so anyways, so they're saying Wiggle and Giggle All Night Long by Russell Brown and Sandy. They created that melodic. They also, in 1979. Then in 1980, they made it Spanish, or they have a Spanish song called Don Diablo. And in Don Diablo, ellos created una canta that also has the same melodic thing, but it's in Espanol. So they're like, we recreated this. And then in the lawsuit, the part that really was like, what? Do what? They were like, this melodic, we created the melodic, we created the melody, and it just seemed like basically the only reason why we're suing now is because the melody became a TikTok buzz that, you know, the little clip, or I don't remember this happening, but I'm not on TikTok, nor do I don't remember this happening. But they were like, that created a TikTok buzz. And because of the TikTok buzz, it went up the charts. I was like, now y'all shading her. First of all, y'all being shady and then shading her. So the only reason why your song went number 5 for, 78 weeks was because of TikTok. Like, oh my goodness, that was so shady. But that's basically what they said. The only reason why your song was on the top because of TikTok. And now it went up the charts and it was successful, and now we want to cut. Look, I'm always here for the artist, but especially when, I like a little bop, especially when it's the bop of the bop. Like levitating is the shit. Levitating was on the charts. Wait, who is the other person? Oh, I have it here. Okay. And so, what am I trying to say? So they were just like, give us our money. And I'm like, I don't know. Like, it sounds so similar. The fact that they think that, okay, wait. Let's stay on track. Let me write this down. Okay. So then, the fact that they think that she stole the song twice, or she's like, bit off both songs. I guess they were just giving like the second song as an example of like, we have made this. I don't know. It's tricky. It's dicey. It's dark. It's a mess. Okay, so then that was the second lawsuit that came out. The first lawsuit that came out weeks ago was about Miss Dula Peep, was from Article Sound System. They are a Florida white reggae group. Nobody Twitter roasted them to the dog treats. They're a Florida white reggae group, so nobody really cares anyways. But anyways, they're saying the chorus was stolen by Miss Dula Peep and Stuart Price. The chorus is, levitated. No, wait. That's hallucinate. What is levitating? Pocketfella, honey, and no, wait. What's levitating? You want me? I want you, baby. They're gonna go boo. They're levitating. Yeah, okay. So that part sounded, I mean, it sounded similar. Now, the thing is, and we're court. Okay, so let's talk about lawsuits. Musical lawsuits. My thing is, I guess you go after the artist for the money, but I'm like, who created this? Who put this together? Well, I'm not going to say who put it together, because that's what it does. These two lawsuits make it seem like they just copied and paste and not reword some words, but, copy and paste melodies. Who put this together? That's my thing when it comes to, okay, I kind of understand. Who put this together when it comes to musical lawsuits and copyright infringement lawsuits and stuff like that? Because I'm like, as the artist, I'm not, producing this song. I'm not, in the studio making the beat, as Nene says. I'm not doing any of that. So why are you coming after me? But then I understand the artists, the writers, they make the money from it. But I'm like, you really make more money from, I don't think you make a lot of money from, performing the song, especially nowadays, like the songwriters are getting the money. You're just getting sort of the fame, I think. Or maybe you're getting a little cut. I think everybody, nowadays, everybody's getting a little cut of something. But I'm like, why not go after Stuart Price, who I can't believe, if they find this man guilty, I would scream. Like, the fact that this is a lawsuit from Stuart Price or Stuart Price Production has me screaming, because he produced every little thing that you say or do. I'm hung up. By the way, I did not know Madonna reused lyrics from some song off of Like a Prayer. And I think it was a song off of Like a Prayer that she did with Prince, or Prince wrote. She didn't, he wasn't on the, see, this is messy. Prince isn't on the, writer's thing for Hung Up. He's not on a song credit for Hung Up, but yet she took a song that she wrote. She took the chorus or like a bridge or something and put it, she took the lyrics from that song that Prince and Madonna wrote and put it in Hung Up. I did not know that. I'm telling you that today if you did not know that, because I screamed at her recycling lyrics. By the way, Madonna is about to put out this video for You're frozen when your heart's not open. Wait, is that the words? I always forget the fucking words. She's about to put out a remix video to the remix of Frozen. And I'm like, girl, you about to lip sync to these 1998 vocals, because what in the Mariah Carey is going on here? But anyways, so Hung Up has the ABBA sample. And, she had to get permission from them. Like, you have to get permission to use, like, a sample or, this copyright infringement shit. So, I believe, the Madonna Phonogenics, I'm going to give them credit because I absolutely adore the podcast. They're almost done with the Madonna albums. I'm kind of sad. I binge-watched, all of the Madonna albums that they reviewed. They're on Rebel Heart right now. Well, Rebel Heart just came out last night. But anyways, Phonogenic said they had she had called up ABBA, or she wrote up a letter or something, and there was a version of Hung Up without the ABBA sample, but just in case they was no, you can't fuck with us like that. But then they also are on the writing credits and shit like that, so that was a big moment. That's a huge moment in music history and Madonna history. Stuart Price and Madonna working together, making Confessions of a Dance Floor, the Grammy Award winning album, the incredible album that everybody loves from Madonna. I'm so shocked that if this is true. Now, the reason why I say if this is true, because I don't think copyright infringement goes by the lawsuits, figuring out if it's copywritten or not. If it goes by, how did you make this? Tell us, how did you do this? It's more like, well, this sounds like this and that sounds like that. I believe beats per minute and seconds per hour and stuff like that. I believe that's how that's how this one YouTube person was talking about it, and that's how Got to Give It Up was compared to Blurred Lines. Technologically, no, structure, whatever the word is. So it's not so did you come up with this? What date? Blah, 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 blah. I don't think that's how it goes. So I'm if this is true, I'm very shocked at Stuart Price. The article sound system, that whatever shit fucking song that was horrendous. It was disgusting. There was just a bunch of moaning and just long white people noises. And I'm just please turn this off. It was horrible. But yeah, Miss Dula Peep, you're going to have to get you a good lawyer. I know that Levittory money. And they're coming after the baby, I believe, too. So Miss Dula Peep, they want their checks. They want their money. I don't know what to say. I'm scared for you, girl. I'm scared. you're only like 22. If I was Dula Peep, she's on tour right now. I'll be like, this is my first. Let's listen. Let's play and on to the next song, which is my first lawsuit song. Let's get it. Wait, no, that's hallucinate. Okay, so anyways, what's next? Miss Dula Peep and Megan. I was about to say Megan King, Megan the Stallion. They have a new song coming out on Friday called something. I don't know what it is, but I know, I love Miss Dula. And Megan's a Grammy Award winning artist. That's really cool. So their song comes out Friday. So we'll talk about that next week. What's next? Carrie Underwood and Jason Aldean performed their Grammy nominated, I think it was Country Award, Music Award, Country Music Awards, winning song, If I Didn't Love You, I'd Pick Up By Now. Yeah, their pre-recorded last performance at whatever show that, I think the American Music Awards, that was the best performance out of all three that I've seen. It just ain't hitting like it should have hit. But anyway, she was backstage because she had won, or they had won the whatever award that was. Because the American Music Awards have more. I mean, the Country Music Awards, they have more award shows than like black people. I think all we have is like, we used to have the Essence Music Awards or something. There's the BET Awards, Essence, NAACP, and I think that's it. But anyways, they have all kinds of awards to win over there in the country music because they support. But anyway, she said she has new music coming soon. And baby, I was like, Carrie Underwood doesn't play. When she says soon, Carrie Underwood means soon, okay? Her last 3 albums, I believe, and she was like, my fans, like, I know they get on they don't like when I say soon, but I'm like, I believe Carrie when she talks. When Carrie talks, she talks, and she walks. Carrie Underwood said soon, and I believe soon Carrie Underwood will be dropping music, because, like I said, her last 3 albums came out within like 2 months of like an announcement or something like that. And yeah. And I'm excited to see where Carrie's gonna be next. Cry Pretty, which I reviewed. Click around on YouTube, click around on Spotify, Apple Music, wherever you listen to this podcast at. Cry Pretty was such a great album, but it was such a heavy album. So it's like, I wonder where she's gonna go next. But anyways. What's next? Monica did I don't know what it's called, but it's a Meta something concert, and I don't think it was with Facebook, but it might have been with Facebook. She did I call it a Meta Universe concert. It was so good. I'm not like a huge fan of Monica. I like that song Commitment. I like I'm Doing Me, or oh shoot, I forget. It's off of the one album, I'm Still Here. I think that's what it's called. I don't know. Of course, we love The Boy's Mind Up in Here. That is the jam. I don't know a lot of Monica music, but I do like some of it. She sounded pretty good. She did a cover of Tyrone of Erykah Badu's "You Better Call Tyrone." She sounded so good. She sounded so good singing that. What else? She did The Boy Is Mine, and I found it very funny that she did The Boy Is Mine because she gave like little ad libs. I don't know if she was dancing because I haven't like watched it. I've only listened to it. I don't know if she was just dancing, if she just didn't want to give any, but I found that, shady and fun. So, go check that out. So, then we have Miss Patti LaBelle. This is for the Patti LaBelle stands. Make some noise. Patti LaBelle. I was like, what's Patti doing? So, I think I finally put, well, I don't think I put together certain stuff. But I think I finally, I got what's going on. So, She has a Christmas movie coming out. It was announced she has a Christmas movie coming out this year. And I think that's what she was working on a couple of weeks ago. And I was like, she said she took a picture with not she said there's a picture of her with Master P and Romeo. And they were like, she was like, taking a break, saw these two, let's take a pic. And so I was like, what the fuck are they doing? So I think that was like for her thingamabob, her Christmas movie. So I'm like, okay, we get another Christmas movie with Patty. That's not what I want, but that's what I gotta take. And then let me go to her right quick. You know, you gotta do your research and go in the tags, go in the likes. And I came across this random ass post with Tyrese. And where did it go? I just said, yeah. Tyrese is Tyrese a Gemini? Because he's off the handle sometimes. He was just like talking. He posted this picture randomly of Patty and Stevie Wonder singing together. And he said, being on the phone all week with my mother and Patti LaBelle. I don't know what that means, but his mother passed away, so I'm guessing he's like talking to Patty a lot. Okay, wait. Okay, so it doesn't make sense. Being on the phone all week with my mother and Patti LaBelle and Stevie Wonder, I'm over the moon inspired. Patti LaBelle, this album, #beautiful pain, is going to make every marriage stronger and make married folks have some real conversations. I don't know what the hell this means, but I kind of took it as maybe he's working on music with Patty. Or she's writing on it. I don't know. But I'm like, what song? Because he just got a divorce. What song are you going to have on the album with 77-year-old Patti LaBelle about a divorce album? Riddle me that. If you know, let me know. If you don't worry, because he probably doesn't even know. Because I told you, what's his name? Tyrese? Tyrese is a beautiful mess. Lord. So, welcome back to the Dare Show podcast, where we talk music, we talk lawsuits, we talk everything. I don't have a song of the week for you guys, because I don't know. Maybe Levitating, go support Miss DULA, because she gonna need it after this lawsuit, baby. So like, if that's what I'm like, so if the song wasn't popular or didn't go popular, like, why would you throw that in there unless you're just being shady? If the song didn't go popular, would you be suing? And then it's like, she was working with Stuart Price. Oh, she went to Jamaica. She went to Jamaica, you guys, to record this album. She worked with Stuart Price, a bunch of other producers. But I'm just like, damn, your label really like invested in you and thought so great of you for your second album because that first album kind of put her in the door, I'm sure. So that second album, they were like, girl, we got Stuart Price, we got all these other heavy hitters. So anyways, let's talk KANDI and the Ghetto. I mean, KANDI and the Gang. KANDI and the Ghetto. Kandi Burruss' new show on Bravo. It's very much like Lisa Vanderpump, Vanderpump Rules. I'm sure. I haven't really watched. I tried to watch one episode of Vanderpump. I was so excited. I was like, okay, because there was that crossover, right, with Beverly Hills, the premiere of Beverly Hills, and it leads into the premiere of Vanderpump Rules. I tried to watch that white shit, and it was just too white for me. I was just like, I'm not watching this shit. It's just a bunch of nothing. And I believe it's still on TV. I don't know how, but anyways. So Katie got her own Vanderpump Rules. Kandi and the Ghetto, the old lady ghettos. This show is a hot mess. It's really exposing Kandi's failed businesses. The Atlanta people are telling. Oh, I don't have a song of the week for you, like I said. So make up your own song. Okay, let's make it hallucinate. Oops, shoot. I feel like this show is just exposing Kandi in a bad way. Like you're exposing this restaurant. At the end of the day, it seems like from the show and the reviews, there's bad service. The food is bad. The food is salty. I read somewhere someone said they went there for their anniversary, and it ruined their anniversary. This couple went there and for their anniversary, and it was ruined. They shut down, and Nikki Star TV told us that they shut down random times of the day, or they just shut down whenever they want to. There's bad service. The food is salty. The neighborhood is in the hood. I was shocked about that. But so the show, I'm interested in the show. I'll watch it. I'll watch it. But I'm just like, it's really just exposing Kandi not having good food and not having good service, which I would think is, the top tier of a restaurant. Like, who wants to go there just because? Like, I'm sure like Paula Deen has really good food. I'm pretty sure Sweetie Pies has really good food. Like, those are like attractions, but they also have really good food. Otherwise, wait, let me see. I'm gonna see. Otherwise, they would have like, it's not just a tourist attraction, which is what I'm trying to say. Which was, all the YouTubers and everybody else I've seen, they've said that it's just basically a tourist attraction. Lady and Son. Oh, son. Okay, phone. Okay, all right. We don't want to do it today. Come on. It's not a tourist lady and I was just about to cuss because this phone is tripping. I'm sorry if I just scrambled up in your ear. There we go. Let's look at the reviews of The Lady and Sons in Savannah. Please go. They got 4 out of 5. Let's go to, do you guys know relevant or you go to, I want newest. 5 out of 5. I love this location. There's plenty of seating upstairs and downstairs. I don't know what the hell that is. I've been to The Lady and Sons 5 to 6 times now, and I just must say, every time we come back, it's quite different. So this is not just, wait, what? The menu changes a lot, and it seems to be removed. The asparagus sandwich was my favorite. What the hell is that? Last time we were here before COVID, they had a buffet. Now it's strictly family-style dinners. The restaurant was empty, and we were in around 5:30 for dinner. Excellent. Oh, boy. Okay, here the first one 2 days ago. The first 1 star. We were excited for The Lady and Son restaurant. Exceptions were high. After all, great, Miss Dean. Unfortunately, we were grossly disappointed. There was no line to get in. Lots of empty tables. On the first floor, we arrived, but we were told take the elevator to the 3rd floor where they were seated across the board. Damn, they got 3 floors? It took a while until we waited on, and the server struggled to hook up a beer barrel. The salad was okay. We were served 3 pieces of Paula Deen's best ever fried chicken, a small thigh leg, and not look like a wing. All 3 overdone, greasy, and tasted mostly. How do you have greasy dry food? The mashed potatoes were gummy and little taste. Broccoli was overcooked. But the flatbread, okay. Oh, never mind. Here we go. Living on the reputation, I guess food was less than desirable. This is another one. To say I was disappointed with my experience at this restaurant is an understatement. Oh, shit. Okay, so maybe the food is okay at Lady and Sons. I'm sorry. Wait, okay, let's do sweetie pies. Um, but these, okay, this is it. I don't know. Did you guys know sweetie pies open up a thingy in, where she is, Texas? She opened up one in Mississippi. She said I was just looking at her Instagram. She looks amazing. She's like in her 80s. She looks amazing. I feel so sad for her because, her only son left, murdered basically her nephew, and he's in jail for that. So Sweetie Pies is now, an attraction. Okay, the first bad three bad comments. Not really overrated. Food was overpriced and wasn't filling. Was no good at all and came to the city for this. No love in the food at all. Not no love in the food. Y'all shady. Is that spaghetti? That spaghetti looks like same food and service attitude as Golden Corral Buffet, except you pay more for someone to operate the spoon technology for you. My God, today. All right, so scratch that. But anyways, like I was saying, it's a tourist attraction, and it's just being exposed as that. She said Todd controls the money. They need a generator. They don't feel like going through all of these hoops and loops and droops with the city to get the permits to get the generator. But let's people are putting together, okay, you don't have a generator. So then when the power goes out for a couple hours, you're possibly losing food because the temperatures are going down or up. And then they come and do inspections and you fail the inspection. So then it's like, oh my God. I don't know why Todd is in control of the money. Why Todd isn't in control of everything with the restaurants confuses me because it was his idea. I feel like Kandi definitely should have an input because, it's her family, it's her business. Es el dinero, es ella dinero. Pero Todd wanted this. He wanted to create this situation. I just feel like Todd is lacking in a way, and it comes off the I don't want to be like Mama Joyce Stan or anything, but I'm just like, Todd seems to not be doing a great job because I'm like, why is all this going on? I'll be like, it was your idea. So you need to get this in order. You need to get the good people in here. You need to, I don't know. That's not my marriage. It's not my marriage. It's not my business. So let's move on to something else. Another television show that is ended, or not another, but one television show that is ended that I found out it's pretty much over was the Braxton Family Values. I found out that last season was horrible. The first whatever besides this last season were pretty amazing. The drama, the funny, the dynamic between the sisters, everything. The Braxton Family Values were hilarious, but they're sort of no longer on they're no longer on television. I think they could move over to another network, but as far as WeTV and Braxton Family Values, they are done. Tawanda and her annoying partner did a interview with each other and a little deep dive and onto the Braxton Family Values. And as we know, that last season or the season before, they had went on strike and they wanted more money. Tawanda was like, the camera people, the cameramen and women, they're getting paid more than we're actually getting paid because they get paid by the day. We're getting paid by the episode. They're getting fed too. We're getting paid by the episode. So I feel like we need to get more money, which is true. I was shocked by that. She didn't want to say, there's always drama, but she doesn't want to talk about names. Vincent, uh, I guess, Tamar, he, at the time was married to Tamar, and, they talk, and he was like, oh, you guys want to start this show? Okay, let me get in. So he got involved. If you remember, she didn't feel good about that. She was like, somebody put their hands in the pot, and it started getting, a little different. Well, I don't know if it was like she didn't really go into like a negative thing about him putting his hands in the pot, but she was just like, we were sort of the creators. He wasn't really a creator, but I guess he's getting credit as a creator. Also, if you remember that song they did, I forgot, wait, what was the drama about the song? I just remember there was drama about the theme song and like not having the like rights to it, or not, somebody not getting paid or something like that. And it was like Vincent being in charge. And it's also, remember, Vincent was at the time Tony's manager also. So it was that was so weird. That was strange and weird. People got, oh, and then when they were like, we want to go on strike, the network was like, okay, we're going to show y'all about going on strike. We're going to cancel your asses. But I don't think that's what happened. They just talked about like the how it's over, unfortunately, but it was really great TV. The family had a natural dynamic. It was funny, it was shady, it was music. It was such a great show. I do binge watch it whenever I can. It was on Netflix. Remember it was on Netflix like a couple years ago. The first like 3-4 seasons. And then they took them off. I think if you like go on like demand somewhere, you can watch them. But shout out to we are the Braxtons. Shout out to the Braxtons, the family values of it all. Tony, Trina, Tracy, Tawanda, Timaya, it was a good theme song. You know who doesn't have a good theme song? KANDI and the Gang. Nobody has time for that shit. Like, sometimes KANDI be like hitting or missing, and KANDI missed with that one. I wouldn't have done that. But anyway. Anyways, KANDI and the Gang, they got allegedly, I didn't see any like article, but people are saying that it was already, what's it called? Renewed for a second, 2 more seasons. So shout out to that. Shout out to DULA. Shout out to whatever. Tell me what you think about. I want to know what people think about DULA PEEP. This is the Dare Show podcast. You can find me at My Love Mighty Tonight on Instagram. I'm on Spotify. I'm on Apple. I'm on Google Play. I'm on all things, places you can listen to. I'm trying to finish up my Married at First Sight Unmatchables review. You can check those out. That's a little something different I'm doing on the Dare Show podcast. And I want to thank you for listening. And I'll be back next week to talk about some more craziness.